Today we're going to save TJ because right now he just loaded himself up a fake ID and is on his way to see Sal over there at the friendly neighborhood drugstore. Okay, and Sal don't give a fuck. He's like, "What's up, kid? Let me show you something." So when he gets there, he might run into something called Polka Dot bar. So polka dots they're from the streets. I remember back in the day, we used to actually get them from our plugs, and they had real psilocybin in them. Go pick up a couple pounds. My plug was like, "Yo, bro, take some accessories." People love accessories. I'm like, "Bro, I'm gonna get stuck with them." He's like, "No, you're gonna take," and then I'd always get stuck with them. I'd end up eating one, and I could feel my organs moving around in my body. Just sitting at my room, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, right? Not a great time. Polka dots have been found to have all sorts of shit in them because it's like a household name in the mushroom bar community. So you can actually buy the branding for it offline and then make your own and stuff them with whatever the hell you want. So we've seen lab results that had kava extracts, synthetic cannabinoids, as well as something called 4-ACO-DMT. So 4-ACO-DMT is 4-acetoxy N-dimethyltryptamine. That's right. It's a synthetic hallucinogen, part of the tryptamine families. But interesting enough, it is a prodrug for psilocin. Yes, indeed. So it breaks down into the chemical that psilocybin breaks down to in the body, and its strength rivals that of psilocybin. It lasts for about 3 to 6 hours and can definitely hit you pretty hard on the come up. With that being said, it comes with all the classic side effects like tremors, delusions, and a deregulated body thermostat that turns into hypothermia while you're having a psychotic break. And nobody wants to be cold while you're going through psychosis. You know what I'm saying? But another one out there is called Silly Dots. Yep, Silly Dots. So Silly Dots is probably playing on the microdot thing. Back in the day, there was something called microdots that contained LSD, and it allowed the producers to make millions of them, and they tried to flood the country with them once, but we'll talk about that another day. Anyway, inside of Silly Dots, I've seen lab results that show two things. One of them being 4-acetoxy N-dimethyltryptamine, and alongside of that, for HODET, which is a structural analog similar to psilocin. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And with that being said, these are being included off label sometimes so they can avoid being banned. These companies know that if they tell you straight up what's inside the product, eventually it will be banned. But for me, I find that a little shady because you're already bouncing through loopholes in order to get these things done. And sometimes people get a hold of it that aren't quite prepared or may have underlying medical issues like bipolar, manic depressive, schizophrenia, and these things can certainly bring the worst out of them. So guys, be careful out there. Look out for little TJ and give me a follow. Sec.